Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Hopefully you guys are all having a fantastic day. Today's upload is going to be about the potential for two major hurricanes in the eastern Pacific Ocean, not the Atlantic. So don't start panicking. This is the Pacific Ocean. It will most likely not even impact any type of land, including Mexico, including Central America, and obviously it won't affect the United States. Some models are showing that maybe the remains of the moisture from these storms may reach areas like California, Northern California, so that would be good for the wildfires. However, that is so far out. We still need to, the models still need to agree on whether the hurricanes will be forming as strong as they're showing them right now. I have fairly high confidence that they will be forming, and the models do too, but it's depending on how strong they will be. So, a quick little reminder that I would highly recommend you guys to subscribe to my channel. Not only will you get notifications every time I update a video, but you will also be supporting my channel, supporting my work, so that really helps out a lot. And if you're if you want to subscribe, feel free. All you gotta do is hit the red subscribe button. If you scroll down, it's right above the comment section below, and you just click on it and you're subscribed. So, thank you for doing that. And so let's just jump right into it. So you can see this is Baja Peninsula. This is Mexico. Sorry. This is Central America. This is the Yucatan Peninsula. So you can see there's a Gulf of Mexico, and here's the Eastern Pacific Ocean with the belt of moisture that is always running during hurricane season. And out of these conveyor belts of moisture sometimes spin up these little storms, and these little storms can turn into massive hurricanes. So we are now at hour 12. You can see forecast hour. This shows you Monday, July 30th, and you can see that again, you can see there's remnants of tropical storm Gilma. I don't exactly know what it was, but I know it formed. And now this is where it starts getting interesting. So you see this low. The models don't have it pinpointed exactly where it's going to form. Starts jumping around from basically out into the Pacific Ocean on the coast of Central America. So this is definitely something that the models still need to work on and something they need to pin down. And you can see, but they start agreeing on this tropical storm at this point by Monday, August 6th. So this is a week ahead of time. So this is definitely still far-fetched, but I just decided to make this video because if it does happen, then I think it's definitely worth telling you guys about it, because I want to keep you guys updated with the weather. That's the goal of my channel. And you can see this quickly intensifies into a potentially a Category 4, Category 5 hurricane right here. 950, that on a Saffir-Simpson scale. 950 millibars. That is a Category 3, so that would qualify as a major hurricane. And you can see that just goes off, and I'll show you in a minute where it goes, but you can see there's a second one that starts forming right behind it in its tracks. Again, both of these hurricanes, most of the models show will not impact any coastline areas, not even Mexico, the Baja Peninsula. Maybe some remnants of the moisture may impact the area with some additional rainfall, but I don't think the tropical impacts will be necessarily too huge on any place anywhere close. So you can see this hurricane, the second one that starts developing after it, may also be a major Category 3 hurricane, which in order to be qualified as a major category needs to be a Category 3 or higher hurricane. And at this point, by looking at a structure of this hurricane, it definitely looks to be qualifying for a Category 3 hurricane. So this is already August 12th, 2018, Sunday. So the start of the new work week by Sunday and Monday, and you can see that right here it intensifies into a 948 millibar hurricane, and that is, if we go to the Saffir-Simpson scale, that again is a Category 3 hurricane. But again, it's millibar pressure readings isn't all what decide it. It's also what the miles per hour, the storm surge. So that is definitely one qualification. But at this point, far out, most of the models don't even reach it that far out to tell the winds really. But 945, 964, that would be a Category 3 according to the millibar reading. But earlier, the models were showing a 908, 907, 906 hurricane, so that would obviously be insanely low pressure. That would be a definitely Category 5 hurricane. However, again, these models have constantly improving and are constantly pinning down these storms, and you can see obviously it has weakened. So these are basically these two storms that may be developing. I also want to quickly show you what the GFS is showing with the first hurricanes. You can see right here, let's go back to say hour 108. So this is Friday, August 3rd, and you can see this is the western part of the United States. Here's California, here's Nevada, here's Arizona, here's New Mexico, and you can see this this hurricane will be approaching from the south. Nothing too strong at this point. It wouldn't be even a tropical depression, but you can see some of the moisture remnants might be impacting California area, which this would be very good. This would not be bad because at this point it would be so weak it would cause no damage in terms of tropical impact, and it would just maybe lead to some potential flooding through mudslides. But again, California really needs the rain. They're in a drought, and they also have plenty of wildfires that need to be tamed and contained. So that is one model, and you may be wondering, well, that's just a GFS. The GFS is always very biased towards giving out huge hurricanes in general. So that is not really true in this case because most of the models are actually agreeing on this, or the big ones. So let's go to the Euro model, another great forecasting system. You can see this is the first hurricane, August 8th, 2018. 240 hours out. Again, this is the European model, ECMWF, which stands for the Euro. And cyclonic vorticity, this is obviously showing a fairly well-developed hurricane. I don't think it's showing the millibar readings, but I can switch it. I'm pretty sure if I go to MSLP, right here you can see the millibar readings. This would be higher up in the atmosphere, but still 971 according, so a little bit weaker according to Euro. But again, this is higher in atmosphere since it's up 150 meters. So this is definitely something we need to also keep an eye on for, because this is, sorry, not meters, this is 850 millibars. So let's go to the Canadian model, the CMC, which is coming in as a new run. But let's go back to the older run, because that's the one that's running out full. You can see fairly calm, but it does start picking up on some activity off the Central American coast, and right there just spins up in a matter of days from basically nothing, a low system on Friday, August 3rd, which is going to be this upcoming Friday, and it's going to be turning into a potentially Category 2 hurricane by the end of the weekend. So this is very fast developing, and you can see the Canadian model has it very uncomfortably close to the shoreline, which some of the models are also showing that, which again, still don't start panicking. This is still, there's a lot to be figured out. There's a lot to be pinned down. This is definitely still very far out. However, it's never too late to have a plan. Always make sure to have a plan and know what to do in terms of a tropical system like this. So you can see this one has it riding right along the coast. It would be impacting areas like the Baja Peninsula, especially the southern areas. But then it only goes out to 240 hours. We can see that's a fairly well-developed storm. At its peak, according to this, it would be around Monday, August 6th, I think. Yeah, Monday. It'll basically stay stagnant throughout the times where it is off the coast of central Mexico. So this one has it uncomfortably close to Mexico, but again, this is still so far out, we don't want to start panicking yet. This is Ventusky, which is a very good website. It has a lot of features. If you want to check it out, I'll post a link to it down in a description box below. I will also post a link to this website. It's called tropicaltidbits.com right here. Another great website. So Ventusky is a website which actually could show you the exact wind speeds of this storm. So this is the first one. You can see this is August 8th. This is the GFS model. Wind speeds 10 meters above ground. You can see right there, 10 meters above ground. This one again has it pretty dang close to the coastline, which wouldn't be wouldn't be necessary at all. We would not want that, but this could shift further out into the ocean or completely impacting the land, which again would, God forbid, but may always happen. So if we zoom in on this tropical storm or hurricane at this point, this would be the first tropical storm or hurricane tropical system, and this would be August 8th, Wednesday. And you can see that this would be a borderline Category 2 hurricane. In order to qualify as a Category 2 hurricane, it needs to be 96 miles per hour at least. And this one you can see right there, 94, 95, 96, 97. So that qualifies as a Category 2 hurricane. And you may be wondering, well, what goes on after this? What happens after this? What happens after Wednesday, August 8th? Well, we don't really know because this website only puts it out to August 8th, a couple days in advance. So we'll need to keep watching this. We'll need to keep an eye on for it. And that's definitely a cause for concern, because if it was just going out into the ocean, I wouldn't be so concerned. But again, this is going out into Mexico. This could end up hitting the Mexico coastline. Could even end up causing some troubles in the U.S. coast by bringing some extra moisture, which wouldn't be too much of a trouble because they're really lacking the rain. But I'm especially concerned about the coastal areas by Mexico. That could really be a huge impact, especially for, I know there's a lot of people on vacation right now. There's a lot of people I know that will be going to the Baja Peninsula, and may not be the best weather. And it probably won't, especially when there's going to be potentially two major hurricanes right off the coast of the Baja Peninsula, and you're just vacationing right there, especially if you're on the west coast. But don't cancel your vacation plans yet. This may be still figured out. This may just move out. Like I think Atleta and Bud, those two hurricanes just went out into the ocean and disintegrated, and basically impacted no one. But these two may be a little bit different, but that is still too early to decide. So that is basically it, guys. I could show you still the rainfall amounts that these two could still produce, or that these could produce. And let's go to the older model run, since that one is just coming in and we don't have the full detailed information. So you can see this is the second hurricane, tropical storm hurricane, tropical system. And let's go to total accumulated precip. You can see that absolutely insane amounts of moisture, insane amounts of precipitation. So this would definitely, this would be falling out in the ocean according to this. But if it moves, maybe 200 miles to the east, northeast, then this could definitely be on the Baja Peninsula of Mexico, which there's a lot of mountainous areas here, as you could tell. That would mean mudslides, landslides, and flooding in the low-lying areas, which there is plenty of in the mountains. So this is definitely something still very far out, but we need to keep an eye on for. That is basically it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please consider liking the video, subscribing to my channel. And as always, see you guys on the next episode.